festival season has started and I'm on the road, so I thought I'd let this Monday Music Minute be inspired by touring. Da 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 da! Whee! What's the hardest part about being on tour? Is it the drugs, the sex, the rock and roll? Although we've all heard very tragic stories about very famous musicians succumbing to the temptations of addiction, I'm not sure that that's the biggest problem for most musicians. In reality, I think the biggest pitfall when you're on tour is the small stuff. Not being able to sleep when you would normally sleep, not being able to eat when you would normally eat or what you would normally eat, and then hanging out in lots of airports with coughing, sneezing people. So it's all kind of this recipe for disaster, getting sick. And so really, I think the only way to avoid that is by doing something that's very un-rock and roll, and that's using your common sense. I know that I've been on the road for a while, and I ended up catching my housemate's cold flu right before I left. So I had to deal with all sorts of sick stuff while I was on the road, and the only things that help with that are going to bed early, drinking lots of water, trying to eat healthy, and avoiding, as hard as it might be, any free booze that you're offered. So yeah. As I said, although it's on rock and roll, I think it really is the only way to go, especially as a singer when your instrument is part of your own body. So that's it for this week's Monday Music Minute. I hope to see you next time. Until then, have fun.